Hi, my name is Dietitian Gabby, and this is a day in the life of a dietitian working in a district hospital. So you can see me walking to work. I just pick up a transport medium called Pragya. I'm getting to work. Usually, I get to work around 7:38. I say hi to everybody, and then I get to the office. Say a little prayer, turn on my laptop, and then see what I have for the day. And so I check out my clients, and then on Mondays I usually give a health talk. So I go to give a health talk at the HPT Diabetic Clinic, and a lot of people ask questions. It's interactive. You find my clients listen attentively, probably because today we are taking video, but it's an interesting one. And then after I go to the wards to check up the clients I have. So you can see me walking towards the kids ward. That's the children's ward. I have a case over there, so I'm going to check up my clients. And the kids ward is actually far from the other departments. It's actually a newly built ward. And there we have a goat walking by. It's a friendly environment, I can say that. And I just go to the ward to say hi to the people and then check out my client to see how they're doing. After talking with the client to see how they're faring, I go back to the office to log them in, check their weights, and then put on whatever information or data I'm able to get from them. I put it in my books, and then I review their current medical report from the medical doctor, and then I see whatever is going on. So I check their weights, I check their heights, and then I take in diet history to know whether the food they are taking in is actually they are reacting to the food or everything is going on smoothly. If everything is fine, I continue with my treatment. If not, I have to make some modification. And basically that's what I do. And so I also see some OPD cases, and as and when they come in, but all my clients, I assess them, and especially the children. I have my baby scale to check their weights. I also have my length board to check their height and their length, depending on the age category of the child. And when I invite them in, because I really take privacy key, so I invite them in, and then I discuss how the nutrition is going so far. I actually observe some of the things that the child's tendencies and the food that the child likes to eat and doesn't like to eat. I assess things like nutrient deficiency. I assess things like I look out for nutrition-related physical deformities or physical signs, and then I come up with a diagnosis. And after all these, when I go for lunch, I have a friend, a colleague that I just go and say hi to, just to change the environment a little bit. And then I return to work. That's on my way to work. I return back to the kids ward. And then when I get there, based on my diagnosis, it depends on what treatment I have for the child. But the child that I assessed earlier was severely malnourished, so I had to make a feed called Formula 7 to 5. And living in a district hospital where you don't have everything, you have to find a way and make things possible for these kids. So you can see me getting some of the foodstuffs that I need to make this formula food for the child. And that's what I go through. I measure them, I measure the sugar, whatever I have to use for the preparation. Make sure I do it, and then I mix it. It's actually fun working as a dietitian because it's like a mixture of social, medical, food, chemistry, all of these things together. So it's actually fun to be able to interact with people from different backgrounds and see how people are able to fare. And then I close from work and I make sure I pack out all my trash. And then I lock up my office and drop the key, say hi to everybody, and say goodbye to everybody. And then, so that's a lot. So that's why I drop my key. And then I prepare to go home after a day's work. Basically, that's the life of a dietitian in a district hospital. I see clients, OPD, diabetic, hypertensive, malnourished, anemic children, what have you. It's an interesting one. You should think of being a dietitian. Bye.